what it is. It's your man Jay Woo, Who Got Next Radio, Indie 101.5, and also Jess TV, broadcasting from Lethbridge, Canada, and Roku nationwide. Tonight, we have another spotlight for Black History Month, and it's none other than myself. I just wanted to tell everybody in Lethbridge, Canada, and nationwide how this platform for the independent artists and all music genres for all independent artists got started. So we're going to go back to 2019, and I'm going to show you how I built the machine and inevitably built the platform. All right, but this is for you. It's not about me. I just wanted to let you know what I had to go through for all of us. So you know what it is. It's your man Jay Woo, and shout out to Jessie La Muñeca. That's my host. She just up in the snow. I'm down here in short sleeve work. You know what I mean? In the love, the bosom of St. Petersburg, Florida. All right, it's your man Jay Woo. Let's get to the show. We out every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on Jess TV via Roku.
Left to the right, top to the floor. When I say Black History, say it's yours. Black History, it's yours. Black History, yes, it's yours. And we say it loud and proud again. There's no America without the African. Fighting to get it equal. Black History, the story of the people. Black History, it's yours. Black History, yes, it's yours. It's yours. Only 28 days in the month of February. It's just a kickoff, we don't stop till every textbook and every class give up the glory. The true and living facts of his and her story. People want to know why we still celebrate it. Road been rocky and we made it, we elated. Our survivors, strivers, fighters, singers get us dropping names like we had butterfingers. Rosa, King, X-Truth, the greatness. Ali, Fred, Douglass, these are the basics. But how about Bessie Coleman, the fly aviatrix? Or Katherine Johnson, who helped launch the spaceships? Or Lewis Latimer illuminating homes? Or Dr. Shirley Jackson improving telephones? Or Fred McKinley Jones keeping ice cream cold? I could go on and on till my body get old. Left to the right, top to the floor. When I say Black History, say it's yours. Black History, it's yours. Black History, yes, it's yours. Fought the revolution in both world wars. Black History, it's yours. Black History, yes, it's yours. Black History, yes, it's yours.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's time for Who Got Next Radio. You know what it is. It's your man Jay Woo, Philly Jams 95.3 FM, Who Got Next Radio, WCMD, Derrick Canada. Usually I start the show off with riding through Philly, see the buildings, Who Got Next. I need to show you how the story gets set and created, all right? I am the CEO of Who Got Next Entertainment.
When you own your own business, there is no time to get up, but it is time to get up. I'm up now, but when you own your own business, you don't have to brush your teeth. I'm gonna brush my teeth. When you own your own business, you don't have to take a shower in the morning. I'm gonna take a shower this morning. When you own your own business, you don't have to eat breakfast in the morning. I'm going to eat breakfast this morning. When you own your own business, sometimes you have to take out the trash. Or do you? I think I'm gonna have my kids take out the trash. Javon! And like I said, when you own your own business, I'm the host of Who Got Next Radio. Shout out to Miss TY, shout out to Vanessa Lache, shout out to DJ Dotmatic, and shout out to DJ Satisfaction, along with my camera guy, Pete the Greek, and my sons, Jason and Javon. But you guys think it's easy. You look at the end result, you see the production, you're like, wow, what is this guy doing? I could do that, him, or it's probably that easy. No. So today, we're gonna show you everything that goes into making Who Got Next. And I'm gonna give you a little backstory, because I know you're like, damn, what the hell am I watching, Jay? What am I watching? I turned on, you're talking about COVID, closing, reopening? Don't worry, I'll explain. Basically, let me explain what Who Got Next is. People think I just decided one day to do something for artists and call it Who Got Next. No, that's not what it is at all. I was an independent artist myself.
I'm feeling like it's 70s Mac in my Cadillac with a gangster lean and a diamond in the back.
1999, long time ago for you youngsters. I started with a group of 4 other people called No Sleep Entertainment, because we didn't get any sleep. We stayed up all day, all night in shifts. Some of us would work in the studio during the day, some would work at night. I put out my first album in 2005. So my first album took 6 years to create. Shout out to Anthony Melton. I knew he was gonna catch this light. I could never catch this light. So at the time I was living in Blackwood, New Jersey. He was from Deptford. Frank Upshaw, I went to high school with him. Shout out to you, Frank. What's up? Frank Love. And we came up with a group, No Sleep Entertainment. Put out an album in 2005. Immediately after that album was put out, they fell off. Like, they fell off. The group broke up. We just didn't continue. So 2006, Frank had, left the production scene for us, and then it was just me and Nice. So we tried to do something, we killed No Sleep, and it was just Nice and Woo. NYCENWOO. But he had some complications in his life, and he fell off. So 2007, I'm like, yo, I'm not falling off. I still got, raps and stuff to write. So I put out Bass Rotation Formation. That was my first album on my own. The first one, the No Sleep Kickoff, that was with other people. But this is my first solo debut album. It was hot to me. I thought I got a lot of attention. People were like, yo, this is your lane. I was the Kanye before the Kanye. I don't know. People had a lot of to say about me and my rap. I don't want to get into that because I'm trying to tell you the backstory of Who Got Next. But people had a lot of opinions on who I was when I tried to rap. Like, I was called an angry Will Smith, which for me, I didn't know how to take that as a compliment or a diss, because Will Smith was commercial. He had happy raps, he didn't curse in his raps. He also made some money. So I wanted to be associated with people who made money, but I didn't want you to shit on my raps and say that I was out here making happy raps. So I guess that's why I hung with darker people, so my image could go darker. My cousin Lamar, who doesn't speak to me right now, shout out to him, I love you, bro. He introduced me to DJ Satisfaction. This is when he was living in Atco. Crazy girlfriend named Kim. I had to sneak over to get studio sessions. Weird. But yeah, I met him and we locked in, and he was like, yo, I with you. Now, mind you, Sat was hip-hop only when I first met him. my respect. Like, y'all don't respect me. I push, I get shows. I was the first one in South Jersey. And this is fact. All right, because it was only 2 groups. It was Teen Nighttime, run by Big Scott. And they did they ran out of a club that is the Savoy on 73, but it was something else back in the day. And then it was No Sleep Entertainment. That was me, Frank Love, Nice, and his aunt, who was cool with some people at the 5 spot. I forget her name, but she was our fake-ass manager at one point. But she got us all the shows at the 5 spot. Jaguar Wright, Jill Scott, you know, all those people, like, we were there. Music Soul Child, like, yeah. So it was 2 groups, Teen Nighttime and us. Now, it might have been some other groups that was rapping, but it was 2 groups that was doing what they were supposed to be doing. And they did not have their CDs in Sam Goody. And if you don't know what Sam Goody is, it's a place in the mall back in the day before everything went digital where you could go and buy tapes, records, and CDs of your favorite artists. And guess who was up in there? Your man, Jay Wood. That's right. It was one in Deptford and it was one in Echelon Mall in New Jersey. That's Voorhees, New Jersey. Deptford, New Jersey, Voorhees, New Jersey. And I was in both of them, back to back. For my first album. So I was talking consignment and I was being a businessman back then. All right? So let's just get that in perspective. So 2008 comes, I wasn't getting my respect. I got with Sat and I said, you know, I need to do something. He said, well, I'm gonna put you in the festival circle. And I was like, all right, but I knew that was gonna take some time and I needed to put out some information to let people know that I'm not fucking around, you know? I'm Jay Woo and I'm not fucking around. So then I just decided to write music on how I was feeling emotionally. That's the best way to say it. All right, and I called that album The Point of View. That's my 3rd album. I want to say that's my best album because it was 30 tracks on there. It was a double album. And I stole every beat on that album because nobody would work with me. Everybody who had high beats, oh no, this is for someone else. Oh no, this is for someone else. And all of those someone else's have fell off right now. All of those people that Matic and Satisfaction had those beats for, they fell off. And I can say that now in 2020. I'm not gonna name their names, but all of those people that those hot beats were for, oh yeah, I'm doing this, they fell off. And your man is still here. But anyway, so I stole them beats because I knew they was trash. They wasn't trash, they was good, but they wasn't consistent. They weren't driven, they weren't motivated, like your man. So I stole those beats. I said it, I stole it. You left a beat out on the table, you left it on a flash drive on a CD, that was coming home with me. You f***ing right. Stolen beats. And then I made the Point of View album. And it was jazzy, it was earth, it was wind, it was fire, it was water. It wasn't, you know, the same criteria of intro, hook, verse, outro.
Oh, baby.
I don't have a CD player, but I will use this band. I just need some funky. Warmed up real quick. Y'all like hip hop? No. Wait. Not rap. Hip hop. All right. We're gonna do hip hop today.
And that's why it was called The Point of View. I told every story I could about how people doubted me, about how people used me, about how people tried to trick me, hate on me. I told every story, and especially love, because I was going through some love at that point in time. I was really going through, I didn't know what type of woman I wanted to be with. I really didn't. I wanted to be with somebody, but I didn't know what type. So love was on the forefront. Every album I had a release party. 2005, I had the release party at the Milk Bar on Cuthbert Road. That club is not there anymore. It's now a car place, a used car lot. Then the Rowan University homecoming. It was a terrible performance. We got booed, okay? Shout out to my cousin Lamar, who doesn't speak to me. Again, he was there. He followed me around the stage like a lost puppy. There was no stage awareness. My partner, Nice, he ran off the stage, forgot his lyrics, came back on the stage. It was horrible, but we got paid. Third album, Point of View, I released it to my friends first because it was all about me. So if you were directly a friend of mine, then some of this music, if not all of it, was about you. So I wanted the people that I made the music about to hear. So they heard it, and then after about 10 months of letting everybody hear it that I wanted to let hear it, and comebacks, you know, because people was coming back at me too. They didn't like the songs I made. I released it, put it on SoundCloud 2009. All right, and then that is when I got on the festival tour with DJ Satisfaction. They did some production contests for the Disco Biscuits, and they won. And part of winning, they got some money or whatever. We never saw that, but of course not, because they made the beats. Shout out to Dennis and DJ Satisfaction. But the other thing was we got to perform at Camp Bisco in Mariaville, New York. I was psyched. It was a 4-day festival. And we were headlining for Nas and Damian Marley. Well, not headlining, opening. But we were there, 5,000 people looking at me. Looking at me! Never so excited in my life. I studied the whole 9-hour ride up there. Made a lot of stops. It was actually a 6-hour trip, but we made a lot of stops. And when we got there, I changed my verse, but I didn't mess up, and it did sound good. So that was my first taste. And we did get paid for that too. Shout out to DJ Satisfaction. That's my first festival check, 2009. So when I come home, when we get back to Jersey, I can't do regular no more. I just performed in front of 5,000 people that don't know me and said I was good. Yo, I vibed, I like that song, and I come here and you hate me, talking about I sound like an angry Will Smith.
What up, this is Asher Roth hanging out here. We're at Camp Bisco right now in Mariaville, New York. New York upstate, represent, having a good time. Check it out.
DJ Recognize.
What up? How are you, bro? Wake up, it's
This is called the corner of a brick. This guy smoked coming up to Camp Briscoe. Nas been going, we can do something with this, you know what I mean? Make another hot classic.
And then
Made that
all kinds of stuff. Purple stuff.
What the fuck? I would not be sharing that.
No, this
I mean, you can share with me. Don't get it twisted.
I'm kind of soaring. I got, air travel.
You walk through the x-ray. Does it show up?
Probably, because they can see your ball hair on those x-rays.
She's what? Yo, me and David, we're working on an album this year. Yeah. Called Distant Relatives. Right. Hopefully it'll be in stores this year, but it'll come when it's ready. But we want to do what it's all about. Hip-hop and reggae mix this shit up, you know?
So I knew something was wrong. It had to be the area. It had to be the mind state, the mentality. So I said, man, it's time to turn up. Before that word was even invented, it's time to kick up. Nothing was going on though, so I just was anxious. I got with Doc Madden, went to his house. This is when he was living in Germantown, and I said, yo man, a lot of blunts were smoking. I want to say that too. This is before it was legal. And he's going through records, making beats, and I'm just smoking and rolling up. That was our partnership back then. And I said to him, yo, man, there's got to be a way for us to put our music on more consistently and make money, but then also allow other people to get on and, you know, and create the vibe. Coming off the Camp Bisco tour, I saw so many artists that didn't have anything to do with each other come together and do a guerrilla set, where you bring your instruments, I bring my instruments, and we have a humdrum. Man, why can't we do that here in Jersey and Philly? Everybody's hating, everybody hates each other's neck. So that was my purpose. And I believe I said, yeah, I don't want to give anybody too much time. You get on, you do your shit, who got next? And after I said that, it kind of stuck. You know, when you hide, sticks to you, you know. And there it was. So fast forward to January of 2010. Shout out to John Q, Mind Grade Music.
My name is Edgar from 4U Promotion. Hosting tonight here with John Q. We're gonna make it happen, baby. We're here to see John Q. The John Q album release party. Made Man Affairs, the president right here. We're here to represent John Q. All the way, Made Man. I'm coming here to see my nephew because I'm here.
Who's your nephew?
My nephew is JR.
JR?
Yes, JR. I gotta say John Q.
Yes.
JR. Okay, we can't wait to see him. So hopefully we'll get to find out who John Q is by the end of the night. Hey, this is Lady Sly, better known as DP. I'm here to see John Q.
The creator of hip, rock, soul, rock. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's hip hop, that's soul, R&B, reggae, and rock and roll all together. He was the original. A lot of people that I got inspired by and motivated by to make music, and he was definitely one of them. Shout out to you, John Q.
They ask me if I rap or sing. I tell them I swear. I just got something to say. Apologies in order, I'm the original. Your lame just kinda sorta, I can see you stealing flows. Man, I just blame these labels looking for the next thing. Let it blow, they go and get the next him. But I get it, it's all about the money. You're just a tax write-off, and I find it funny. I don't know if you heard, I flip the flow like a bird. Tell them money need for respect. The swerve, the swerve, the swerve. Tell them money need for respect. The swerve, the swerve, the swerve. Tell them money need for respect. The swerve. Get it right and I get it raw. Flip it right and I spit it raw. You in my light, you shouldn't get involved. I'm shining bright. You.
Greetings, Black-owned New Jersey. My name is Ty, and I'm a co-host on Who Got Next Radio. Today, we thought we'd take a break from the music and bring you something special. I am standing outside of Sci-Fi, one of your Black-owned retailers for all of your smoking needs. They are located at 4201 Church Road, right off of Route 73 in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Come with me. Let's go inside and talk to the owner and see what type of products they have to offer. All right, so we are inside Sci-Fi. I'm here with Mark. Andre is in the back. Mark, tell us how this business got started.
Well, in 2012, I was out of work for some time. It gave me a lot of time to think. I wrote a business plan, and it was a Sci-Fi smoke shop here. It took me about a year of planning and cooperating with my mother here. We got the shop up and running by April 2012, and we've been kicking ever since then.
So just about a year.
Yeah.
From 2011, 2012.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I know from being a customer here that this shop offers just more than products. You guys provide an education as well.
Yeah.
What kind of education are you providing to your customers?
Well, when we start with, say, cannabis or CBD, for instance, CBD is a very popular product right now, but it is a confusing product right now. So we have customers that come in, they've heard something like it helps with anxiety or it helps with pain. So when they come in here, we're going to give them a full rundown of CBD. What the cannabinoid is, how many of them there are, how they interact with each other, how it could or could not benefit you.
Tell us about some of the products that you do offer.
Well, that is a lot. So right here is the glass wall. It's kind of the main attractant. We have glass from several $100s to affordable glass for the everyday person. We carry a large line of tobacco for hookahs. That's also a very popular product we have. Right here are e-cigarettes for cartridges. We don't sell e-cigarettes per se, but we do sell the batteries for CBD and THC oils. We also have on the other side of the store a large line of storage over here for bongs and pipes. If it deals with oil and it's in a pipe, we can clean it. The smoke odor section. So these are smoke odor eliminators, sprays, and then we move on to our kratom, which is right here. Kratom is a leaf that's grown in Southeast Asia, and it's used for thousands of years for pain relief. And then you have our CBD. This is our CBD on this section here and this section here. Over the years, we've grown our CBD line as we've learned more about it. There's a ton of CBD out there, and not all of it is effective. So over the years, we've kind of honed our line till we have something that's really good. All these products we trust in.
This is pretty much a one-stop shop for everything that you could possibly need. Now, this is a Black-owned family business. So how is working with family beneficial for you? And tell us some of the pros and cons of it, or some of the obstacles that you kind of had to get over.
Yes. Well, I started on my own. It was just me, and my mother provided the initial investment for me. And I started by myself. And the first few years it was okay because I could do it as one person. But as we grew 3, 4, 5 years, it became increasingly hard for me to do everything.
Right.
That's when my mother offered to step in and help take some of the load off.
Right.
Now, that wasn't the easiest transition because I'm not the easiest person to work with. But that learning to work together with my mother has been one of the best things to come out of this business for me.
All right, so I am actually here with Mark's mother, Andrea. We were just briefly talking about, giving back to the community, and I'd like you to hear what she has to say about how Sci-Fi is giving back to the community.
We contribute at this point to a lot of first responders. We have support for our firefighters, our local police, our state police. We've been doing that since the business has been up and running. We also have Bikers Against Child Abuse. They have an annual drive. We are part of that drive annually. A lot of their members come to the shop and refer families to the shop, so we've been doing that. We are about to start our Get Out the Vote campaign, so it has to go strong for the next 3 weeks. We hope on November 3rd to be at a voting location in Camden supporting our African American folks who are there and standing in line. We know people are going to be waiting for hours, so even if we're there just serving hot dogs and water,
we're still helping.
We're going to be there supporting someone. So
absolutely.
We are greatly involved in the community.
Can you tell us a little bit about your work with the Cancer Center Treatment in Philadelphia?
Cancer Treatment Centers of America called us several years ago because they had gotten feedback from a couple of cancer patients about the kind of experience they had here in the shop and the assistance that they got. A lot of cancer patients are using cannabis and CBD for the first time.
Okay.
And they needed to talk to someone whom they could trust, who understood the science behind it. I coordinate their therapy, helping them to understand how to combine their cancer therapy with cannabis and or CBD.
Can you guys tell me, you know, any advice that you have for our young entrepreneurs out there that are just getting started and want to be where you are, that aspire to be where you are?
Yeah. A lot of people think that this is something easy. We've had a lot of folks come in and go, well, what does it take to get something like this started? They don't realize the many, many things involved in this. First of all, you have to have a great credit rating. You can't just take a few dollars and throw it at this. Just to get this place open, day one was over $100,000.
Wow. Okay.
And then you have to find the right people to work with you. You got to get yourself into the community and learn who the vendors are and who's making all of this. It is not something easy. So many of these businesses have failed because they did not take the time to peel back the layers on how to run a business successfully.
I think you literally just explained a lot why a lot of businesses do fail. Having a plan is nothing if you can't execute it properly. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Andrea, Mark, I really appreciate you letting me come in here.
Sure.
Guys, if you have a Black-owned business that you would like spotlighted, please hit us up. Who Got Next Radio 95.3 FM at gmail.com. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that's a wrap. We just finished talking to Andrea and Mark of Sci-Fi. Don't forget, they're located at 4201 South Church Street in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, right off of Route 73. Come here, get everything that you need, all of your smoking, all of your lifestyle use products, all of it located right here. Over and out.
It's time for Who Got Next Radio.
Sat, I need a beat. It's your man Jay Woo, the first episode. Who Got Next? Top 10. All night long. Are we live? Not yet? Well, we're live here. Technical difficulties with the live pitch going, but we're live right here on WCMD. There we are to the viewers on Who Got Next Top 10. You know what it is. It's your man, Jay Wu. WCMD Radio, my homegirl, Miss T.Y.
Hello, hello, hello.
The DJ, Dotmatic.
Yes.
Going live. Hey, there's the audience right there to the Who Got Next Top 10. Know what it is? It's your man, Jay Wu. Who Got Next Top 10 Indie Artists, coming to you live and direct from WCMD Radio, Camden, New Jersey. You know what it is. It's your man, Jay Wu. Who Got Next Radio, Top 10 Independent Artists, right here, Camden, New Jersey, WCMD Radio. This is week 4. What it is, it's your man, Jay Wu. WCMD Radio. Who Got Next Top 10? Myself, my homegirl,
Miss T.Y. in here.
And special guests, one of the special guests, we got Joey Doyles. You know what I'm talking about. AKA Hef.
You know
what it is. It's your man, Jay Wu. My homegirl, Miss T.Y.
Yeah.
And Miss V.
I thought you were going to skip me.
No, I wasn't. You know what I mean? The homegirls first. So I'm sorry. But you know what it is.
No worries. Let's go.
Who Got Next Radio Top 10? That's Porter Rich in the background if you don't know. The flyer. Shout out to DJ Caesar. And shout out to Jalil Beats. We'll play a little bit of that. We're back. You know what it is. It's your man, Jay Wu. Yeah. My homegirl, Miss V. I am not going to talk a lot because they told me last couple of weeks I've been long-winded. You know what it is. It's your man, Jay Wu. My homegirl,
Miss T.Y.
My other homegirl,
Miss V.
And special guests in studio. Fix your credit. We told you on my page, Miss Joy Holland.
Hello. Yes.
How are you doing? It's Who Got Next Radio Top 10. Oh, what it is? It's your man, Jay Wu. My homegirl.
Miss T.Y.
My other homegirl.
Just V.
Oh, Miss V. We are in the building streaming live from Camden.
What's up?
Facebook. Who Got Next Top 10. Every Friday night, I say it because we're here. Know what it is. It's your man, Jay Wu, my homegirl.
V.
My other homegirl.
Miss T.Y.
Who Got Next Radio Top 10. You know what it is. God damn it. It's Who Got Next Radio Top 10 with my homegirl.
Miss T.Y.
And my other homegirl.
V.
You know what it is. I got Miss V on the air right now. Okay? Arizona artist, we will be speaking to her at 9:30 tonight, 7:30 Arizona time. You gotta love how out of state supports us.
All right, finally.
We are live. You know what it is. It's your man, Jay Wu. Who Got Next Radio Top 10. I got my homegirl, Miss V. Say, hey, girl.
Hello.
And we do it up. Shout out to Miss T.Y. She couldn't be with us today. She is sick.
Boo.
Shout out to her. She's sick. I gave her a week off.
Miss T.Y.
We're back up in the business. Yeah. Who Got Next Radio?
It's time for Who Got Next Radio.
Yes, it is.
I like that. I like that. We're back.
Full effect.
We're back.
Tonight.
It's Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Friday night. God damn it.
I
And in
missed
the
y'all.
building.
Right? We missed you. It
I
felt
know.
so empty.
I was sick.
Yeah.
I was sick.
Yeah,
It's
you
going
were.
around, y'all.
I don't know, but I know how they all flirt. You know how it was just mostly Roz. Him and Roz loved each other.
So that's messed up.
But Wyatt. Oh. But you can't, you know, they never came to me and said, yo, we did it. If they did, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. I would never know.
I don't want it.
But it wasn't a messed up situation where it turned ugly. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't called me. I ain't had to get in the middle of nothing.
How about this?
It was a secret society.
I want to make sure that y'all tune in each and every week, Tuesdays, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. on Motif Radio. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Tonight is the show of all shows. I'd like to shout out to everyone a part of this that made this happen. Shout out to Mr. Ways who gave me the opportunity. Shout out to me looking at WCMD and saying, I think I want to be on that show. Shout out to the motivation and determination for me to follow through and finally get on this air. Because it's supposed to be Saturdays. We all know that. Been promoting it since August. But shout out to my man G Money. We worked out something, and now I'm Fridays from 9 to 10. Can I get some music set? All right. Shit, I can't hear nothing. Damn. I hope you guys can hear it. Shout out to Henny Black because I'm going in tonight. Let me explain what it is. Who got next? Excuse me. So now it's about, everybody's like, yo, well, I don't really listen to the app. I don't really click the link, bro. Like, you gonna do a podcast? And I'm just like, well, I don't know. I don't have a team. You have to have a team of people behind you so that you can be the best. And that's what I want to be. I want to be the best. I want to be one of the best. You feel me? You see it, WCMD. All right. So it was like, I'm not going to put out a half-ass show for someone to say, you know, this guy, look at him. What is he doing? What is he doing? I don't know. So it's just like, I waited. I got a nice little team. Shout out to Dotmatic. Shout out to DJ Satisfaction. Shout out to Helen Watermelon. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the people who backed it. And shout out to the artists, you guys, you, all the way back there. Dude that ain't paid attention, but it's going live, you got your head down, you, all right? Thank you for sending me the music. Thank you for being consistent with your craft. And thank me for recognizing you so we can be here today. As you can see, we're on air, all right? And I explain what we're about. I explain the difference between the two platforms, all right? If it's got a tag, you didn't pay for it. If you paid for it, you rented it. You don't have the credits. So get some original music. Let me say it again. Get some original music. Original music, all right? Give it to me. I'll spin it. I won't. Either Sat or Dotmatic will spin it. But we gonna spin it. Now with this platform, pause. Now with this platform, this is for the top tier artists. You know, the people who are really pushing, grinding. Shout out to Puerto Rich. Shout out to Ohio. Shout out to Papio. Shout out to Worldwide JP. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Guy Grams. Shout out to my man Jay Griffin, A-Town. ATL, you know what it is. These guys and a host of other artists on a different level. They're not better because we're all indie. You feel me? The industry hates us because they know if we get in, we may take their slot. So they're not better, but they're pushing. I don't know who's doing it. I don't care who's doing it. I'm not here to take anybody's slot. Let me say that again. I'm not here to take anybody's slot. I'm here to provide a service for the artists who want to get this service provided. All right? So I shout out to everybody who's doing the same thing I'm doing or something like what I'm doing, because, hey, it's us versus them. Don't look at it as, oh, it's Jay Woo. We against Jay Woo. Nah. Because Jay Woo handles his own. But it's not you against me, and I'm not against you. We're all trying to get exposure. So that's what this is about. So I want you guys to have a good evening and enjoy yourself, because I am.
You know what it is. It's your man, Jay Woo and DJ Satisfaction, who got next radio on Philly Jams, 95.3 FM.
All right, so we got two more artists to get to.
Oh, 3. I'm sorry. We got HB Youngin. All right, Peso the Misfit. And we got Frankie Storm. So I'm going to get her set up because she's the in studio. She's the in studio. Don't worry about where she is. She's just in studio. She's going to be in here soon. She wouldn't tell me she's going to come and not come because that's not my girl. My girl, oh, there she is. There she is. Frankie Storm. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is Frankie Storm. Frankie Storm, welcome to WCMD. Who got next? That's WCMD. This is Who Got Next Top 10. Both fans are here. Let's wave to both of them. How you doing?
Hi, gorgeousness.
You didn't bring a cup?
Didn't bring my cup.
Sorry, I told you I brought mine.
All right,
I'm
all right. I just had to get here. Was it the bottle or the...
Sat, load up Frankie Storm. All right. And yo, number 3, Stole It. All right. Then Flo J. Simpson, who was number 1, got bumped to number 2, won it. And the number 1 song last week was Will Evans, California, Dracia Ave. It was serious. It was a movement. It was a movement. So now it's time to reveal.
We're going to do it right now?
We're going to do it right now.
We're going to find out who's number 1 right now?
We're going to find out who's number 1 for week 4 of October. And shout out to all the independent artists, because this is what I like to do. I'm an independent artist on the tail end of an illustrious career.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you've given back?
Oh yeah, you already know. You already know. Every year we feed like 400.
You can move it too. You can move
like
it.
400 people that's like homeless or misplaced or like immigrants that's hiding or whatever like that. We feed about 400 a year at the church in Philly. I think
That's amazing.
I think it's on Broad. You know what I mean? Every year I sponsor families for Christmas.
Mhm.
You know, I've been doing that for.
And this is off your back. This is off
already
you. This
know
is
the
all.
fizzle
This
was real, so.
exactly.
Okay.
This is off of your back, and I think that more than anything is get money, get love. Beautiful.
So is that what Sacrifice is about? Is this more relationship or because you said you had a story?
I wrote this the same day I found out. Rest in peace. Nip passed away.
Got you.
Okay.
Nice.
Nip was a big influence on me.
Okay.
A really big influence on me. Just from before I started really getting into his music.
Right.
It was his the way he maneuvered.
Okay.
His business decisions, his interviews. I was like, yo, let me check out because I resonated with him a lot.
That's just me. Well, who got next? I'll be looking to open a lane so that everybody can get where they need to, because everybody. And I understand everybody's not ready. I know y'all not ready. Y'all need studio. That's what I'm telling y'all about Sin City.
Exactly.
Y'all need people to help you out. That's why I kind of want to be able to make you brush elbows with these rappers so they can put you on game and be like, nah, you don't want to do this. You want to do this. That's some of the stuff that they looking for because they see you pop. All right, maybe they can't chill with you, smoke that L with
No,
you.
they can't.
But maybe when they get their little coin together, they can manage their money and go in the right direction with their music better because they didn't got a tip from you.
And guess what? I don't mind doing stuff like that.
Okay.
It's about being on the same stages, though.
Right. No, I feel you.
If they hit me up and ask for pointers, I'll hit you back.
Right,
Anytime.
right. But we're not gonna
As
touch
in, we not gonna be in the studio or do a song together or
Damn,
really
I have
or
never
all we
heard
all
that
lined
before.
up and we all rapping. No, because guess what? The people from the outside looking in that might not know me, they gonna put me in that same category, and that's guaranteed.
When Jack met Jill, they fell in love right away. Then Humpty fell, he cracked and made clean display. Had to be a queen with them to come back with the king's men. Put them together again.
And we're gonna get out of here. Shout out to my co-host, temporary. She just knew about it, Frankie V Storm. It's actually Frankie the Storm, but I like to call it V Storm because he's the only one. Who got next top 10? I'll see you guys next Friday night. Peace.
All the way to the Neverland.